We've reimagined high school so that it meets the needs of the 21st century learner. What we've done is kind of taken the model that has been in place in high school for, hundreds of years and turned it upside down. We offer students the ability to pursue their passions and bring their interests into their coursework so that school is actually fun and engaging for them.
We use a project-based curriculum, and so the way that students show mastery is through projects, through creative deliverables and products and things like that.
It's a public charter school, so we are smaller than the traditional. Classroom sizes are much smaller. Even 20 feels large to us sometimes, but it's very individualized. The students get to learn through their interests. It's all the same content as traditional schools, but it's not one track. Like, they don't have to learn exactly the same way. They can do different assessments, and it's all project-based. So instead of doing a final exam and cramming the night before, they work on their project that they actually care about, that's very purposeful for them, so that they can actually gain and make connections with the content that way.
FlexTech is a charter school in which we focus on the project-based learning and the student interest. We try and make the student's time here matter for them as much as possible. If a student is interested in art, they can include more artistic type activities into any of their classes.
For Spanish this year, we're trying to have a magazine, so create a magazine from scratch. They are the ones kind of deciding. My role as a teacher is more to guide them and make sure that their work is good.
Students and they just kind of blossom here. You get to do the projects instead of tests. A lot of kids get test anxiety, and they get so nervous every test, and they have a test every day because they have a test in science and a test in math. So by letting students demonstrate their understanding through projects, I think it's more rigorous than memorizing something for a multiple choice test and just regurgitating information.
Being such a small school, is our kids who have anxiety around thousands of kids in a class, or not in a classroom, but in a school, and like 35 kids in a classroom, they feel like they need to shut down and things like that. But here they have the freedom and expression to kind of be themselves, whether it's like test anxiety or social anxiety. It's kind of lifted here because all these staff here is on board to help the kids out.
A big part of my job is just kind of explaining to them how we work, and that we are a public high school and that they get the same credits that they would get in a traditional public high school. But it's really cool to see their faces light up and like, wow, you guys are doing all these things here. And so many times I have people ask me, is this real? Like, are we being videotaped right now? Because it's just, it's just beyond, their dreams. It's like a college feel in a high school.
Kids that were struggling with anxiety, who were struggling to get up in the morning and go to school because they were terrified, or because they didn't feel like they fit in. And then to see them thrive here and have friendships and have strong relationships with adults, and to be trying new things and challenging themselves and pursuing their passions and their projects, it's so gratifying to see that from where they started and where they wind up.